Hey everybody. I hope you're having a good day. I really hesitated to press record on this video because I really didn't want to make it. That's how it's always been every time I mess up. Um, but uh, today's day 38. I'm pretty sure. Um, I did mess up again. I'm pretty sure you can tell by like just by how excited just by how excited I am to make this. But I'm trying to figure out what I was thinking about talking about at this point. But yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how to say where my like faith lies at this point. I guess I'll say. Um, I'm so sorry. It's like I knew what I wanted to talk about before I hit record, and as soon as I did, I forgot. But basically, while I was in the middle of messing up, when I started to watch or whatever, like, or even after, my head just hurting so bad, like videos just flooding in. I guess that's what it is, or something, just because so many videos flooding in. And I do that to myself, of course. We all do, depending on what type of problem you have, how big the problem is. I guess I would say it depends on how much you consume, I guess. Um, but yeah, even just watching it for the first time again, it made me feel really weird. I actually did say that I watched before, like 2 days ago. That was the last time, but I didn't be off to it or anything, so that's why I didn't consider it a failure. Of course, if I'm this upset, I definitely failed completely today. That's why I'm not happy to make this. But even though I'm not happy to make it when I just watch it, I mean, I feel like it's still the same amount of bad. But of course, my energy changes when I release like that, because like we all tell ourselves, we promise ourselves or whatever. So um yeah, so I don't know. I just feel way out of it. My first day at work is tomorrow, and man, I think when I get to a few days, I feel confident to do anything almost. And first thing I think about sometimes is, or every time if I'm being honest, is that what am I gonna be like in public now? And I feel like all of us probably do that. I don't know anyone with this problem other than myself, so I don't know. But I feel like it's probably normal. So, um, yeah, I mean, I really want to stop releasing in general, because sometimes I've been doing it like releasing without pornography, but it still kind of drained me a little bit. But it's like when you watch something with it, it drains you even more. And that's what I felt today, or that's what I felt an hour ago. And man, I don't. I'm sorry, my dog is barking, but I don't know. When it comes to me believing in God, or believing in God or something, like I'm just I'm at the point where I'm starting to feel kind of like fake, I guess, because I feel like anybody who does, if you promised yourself something that you wouldn't do something that you knew was against that, against whatever you believe in, of course you would feel like you're kind of faking it, or like you're kind of lying. I guess I would say you're not an actual believer, but I feel like that's also normal. Of course, it's easy for people who do believe and they don't have any problems like this one, it's easy for them to not feel like that because they don't have as much to worry about. I mean, of course they still sin in different ways, but like this is way different because it's like it's after you every day. So I was like, it's just that I think what made me mad the most is that I was kind of aware. I was like way more aware than usual because it's been a couple of days, so I was way more aware in the act of it, I guess I say, and that makes me feel like a part of me actually likes doing it, and I feel like, to be honest, I feel like a part of us does because of how long we've been doing it. I'm not sure if I talked about that before already. I feel like I did, but like I feel like um when we when we've been doing it for so long, depending on how long you've had this problem, me, like I said, like it's been like at least like 4 or 5 years since I've been watching in general. Uh, um, I'm sorry, I got thrown off. But like, yeah, it's been like 4 or 5 years, or no, not five. It's been at least like 4 years now, maybe even five at this point since I've been watching in general. No, it's been like two. No, it's been like 1 year since I've been actually trying to get away from it. At first, I was literally just watching it as a kid and not knowing what I was doing, but now I want to get away from it. But like, I don't know. It just makes. I actually do think I have been faking these couple of days. Like I've been trying to come on here when I make these videos, feel hyper or something. I mean, sometimes I actually am, but other times, there's times before the videos that I actually like, before I made the video, I was actually kind of like down. And then when I started making the video, I just kind of faked like I was happy, but I actually wasn't. I don't know why it feels like it usually feels like that. I need to do that sometimes, but I guess it's no reason of faking it or anything. Like I said before, one of the first videos, I wanted it to be like a raw videos, so I don't think I should be doing that. Just like making a video when I mess up, that I feel like that's pretty raw too, cause this I'm not hiding anything. So I actually, I'm actually starting to like that I made this video. I still went ahead and made this video because I didn't want to at first, like I said, but like like I said before, when you make them, it kind of makes you feel a little better. Even though, of course, I still want to figure something out. Um, Honestly, at this point, I literally have no idea what to do at this point. Like, guess I just listen to myself at this point. Just go with the flow, like I was saying at first. I was telling people that at first, whoever was messing up or whatever. So I guess I was basically telling myself that because if I failed again, I would be listening to myself for what I said, and now I'm in that position right now. So, um, yeah, I'm just, I don't know, I'm just go with it at this point and try and just push through every day at this point. I mean, and I guess kind of try and look at it a little different because I keep wanting to call it addiction, and I mean it is kind of that, but like I feel like we shouldn't only think of it as that. Like you should also think of it as like a everyday battle. I feel like so you can be more aware every day. Maybe I'll try and like actually be aware even on day 1 or 3 or something, because when it gets to like 6 days, I believe this is day 6. When it gets to that far, especially like 10 or something, it's like you're way more aware. And what I mean by that is like when you're in the act of getting an urge or you feel like doing it, it's like easier to back away. So if you make it to like whatever your area is like of days is that you make it to and you feel like it's easier, I feel like you actually kind of choose to do it at that point, because I've been at a higher point where I feel like it's a high amount of days and I've seen what it feels like. So like when I'm in the act of doing it, when I'm at a higher amount of days, it's like I'm way more aware. It's like I can literally choose whether or not I want to. I know you can do that either way, but like, um, it's just easier back out when you're at a higher amount of days, basically, is what I'm saying. So today it was kind of easier for me back out, but that's why I felt like I sort of a part of me sort of likes it because it's like basically chose to do it. So, but my whole point is that just remember why you're doing it, I guess I could say, because it shouldn't be that easy to forget and just fall back into it so easily. And it kind of feels like I did it on purpose at this point. That's why I feel so guilty. I don't know. I'm trying to try not to like um feel so much shame on it, but like it just gets so annoying, I guess, just being in the same position again. But I know it can be I know 2 weeks or 3 weeks can come around real fast, so I just need to, when I get to the same point I was at today before I messed up, I just need to get to that point again and just really just focus and remember why, just like I said at first. But I will be trying my best to make a video every day. I feel like the only reason I wouldn't make one is for a very serious reason, I feel like. So I'll see you on day 39. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it's 38 right now. But I feel like all I can do is say sorry to myself at this point, because like I said, I don't know what to do, but I'm just go over there at this point. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy watching these videos, keep watching.